Well, welcome back to episode 4 of F1 25 Breaking Point. Looks like we got a race coming up in the Netherlands, the Dutch Grand Prix mid-race, with expectations following their recent run of form. Callie Meyer finds herself struggling in the early stages of the Dutch Grand Prix. So I will say, I went back into my settings. I figured out why our settings were so limited, our assists were so limited. I accidentally had it set on like a casual thing. I could still change the difficulty to whatever I wanted it to, but I didn't have like the expert settings turned on. So now we are officially racing on a higher difficulty. We're on expert difficulty, we're on challenging, and I was able to turn all the assist options to where I could modify them. So our ERS is completely in our hands, our DRS is completely in our hands. I relax on our steering a little bit and our braking a little bit, and then traction control a little bit. So this is going to be a real challenge for us, but one that I am ready for. Welcome to the Dutch Grand Prix. We are starting off in Callie's car here. 9 laps remaining. Looks like she's struggling at the beginning of this race. Hopefully we can... It's our primary objective here to finish 5th or above. So this is going to be a brand new challenge for us. I'm excited for this one. It's going to be a lot more difficult. Might take us a few more times to get it down, but we're going to give it a shot. Okay. Battery sitting at about 79%. Go ahead and hit the brakes. I'm trying not to make sure. Trying to really make sure that I'm not blowing our steering out off the rip. So got a full battery, going to go ahead and use some of that. Try to overtake here. I hit the brakes too hard. I had the overtake, I just fell off of it a little bit. Brake a little bit coming around here. I think this is supposed to be a straightaway right here. Short little one. Battery's still turned on. ERS mode still active. We're going to keep it active going through this turn. Coming around the outside, We got a little grass right there, but we're not in DRS zone. So you can see down at the bottom of the screen now, I think whenever you hit the brakes, it automatically turns off your ERS. Very bottom of the screen, it says L1 overtake, so that is currently enabled. I'm not going to press L1 here, I'm just going to hit the brakes. So you actually have to disengage it as well. So we're losing a little bit of time, but we're figuring everything out. Go ahead and enable that ERS. We have a pretty significant little gap here, 1.43 seconds. ERS off. Trying not to lose control here. Good cornering by us. I'm very satisfied with that cornering. We're sitting in 10th, P10 right now. Almost lost it when the grass, didn't mean to do that. Staying in the grass, that's not good. We need to make some time up. We were racing really well last episode, but the challenging difficulty is definitely getting the best of us right now. Back into the grass. Let's get some battery going here. Just trying to get into that DRS zone, so hopefully we can go for an overtake here. Turn it off. 1.8 seconds ahead of us right here. Might be able to make most of it back right here. 1.5 and closing. Car doesn't feel as fast as it's felt the last couple times. I guess the more challenging.
Race this has been from Callie Meyer.
More challenging the cars are for them. Oh!
Oh no! Lost it at the 3rd turn. Her race is over, and I'd imagine that's a red flag.
It just looks like she ran a bit wider. Here's the replay. Had a snap of oversteer. Wasn't quite able to catch it.
Golly, that's a terrible wreck.
Flag. There it is.
Oh dear, what a great
terrible wreck.
And the Connorsport team watches on from the pit wall. It was all looking so promising.
Is Callie all right? Is she okay? She's absolutely fine, yeah, don't worry. Right, it's all on
Good.
you now.
Good, she's fine.
Got a chance to improve our position at this
Red flag here, so everyone's going to pit. Get some new tires in here. Let's engage our clutch here. 5 reds are off. We're clutch is engaged. We're full throttle. Here we go. Not the best start for us here. Let's see if we can go inside a little bit. We want to avoid the collisions that we had the first time, because I feel like that actually did hurt us in the long term. A little bit of a collision there, but as long as we're blocking them from behind and staying in these streams, we should be pretty good. Now we got a sharp turn coming up here in just a second. Alright, let's use a little overtake here. Overtake's been approved. Not the best corner right there, but we'll take it. Got a little ERS going on right now. Got some gravel. That's not always the best thing. Well, we got to get back into the stream here. They got a little gap, a 0.6 second gap here. There's no DRS enabled right now due to the red flag, but after this lap we should be good to use a little bit of DRS. So hopefully come up on Zhao here. I don't think we'll be able to make it. No, we were so close to be able to get an overtake inside of him, but we're just going to have to settle. How's behind us looking right now? I really don't want to turn my camera around. This is going through the hairpin especially. They're within a second behind us, so they're going to get DRS as well. Oh boy. Okay. Find yourself, find yourself, find yourself. Tony, you take your eyes off for just half a second and you're done. He's 1.4 seconds ahead of us right now. We're going to use all of our ERS right here, try to catch up before we get to that DRS zone that's coming up in just a second. Beautiful around the corner. We are within DRS range. I forget where the DRS zones are here. I thought it was coming out of the hairpin, but I think I was wrong. Racing really good now. We just had that one mix-up where we ended up in the gravel for a second. Gotta watch the mini-map here, wait for that DRS zone to come up. It looks like, I think it's right here is whenever we get one, so let's go ahead and hit our battery. Here's our DRS zone. Are we within a second? So close. We were 1.1 right there. .9 seconds behind Zhao here. We're racing really good. We're racing extremely well. Let's go ahead and use some of our ERS. Try to gain some ground back on him. He's 0.6 seconds ahead of us. Trying to stay focused in. I'm sorry I'm not talking too much, but this is actually a really freaking good race. Try not to get loose around that corner. Actually, beautiful corner. Another great corner there. There's our DRS. Let's go. Let's make some time back here. I got my full battery on. DRS enabled. It's going to cut us off right there. We got a little bit of time back on him. Got some more DRS here. Go ahead and use our battery. See if we can take the inside. He's not going to let it, so we're going to flash outside. Beautiful.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
Got to leave him some room here. He's not letting us get anything past him. He hit our bumper a little bit. Hopefully that thing's holding on pretty good. Yeah, not much damage to it. We're okay. Last lap here, we got a lot of positions to make up. Max already passed the checkered flag. And unfortunately, I think that's going to be yet another loss for us. Okay, maybe I got a little too ambitious on that. Maybe I got... look at my pits. Maybe I got a little too antsy with that. We're gonna go ahead and lower the difficulty. I didn't think it would be that big of a difference. We were winning everything to now only being able to go up 2 spots. So hopefully this is the one right here. Lower the difficulty a little bit. Hopefully don't finish freaking first. I wouldn't know what to do difficulty wise if that were to happen on the straightaway here. Are we back as Callie? We're back as Callie. I don't know why it puts back as her. So our goal is to get into 5th place. So we lower the difficulty of the AI of the drivers, but we still have all of the assists that we turned off. So we still are losing traction control.
Get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do.
We're still without the traction, and we still have manual DRS, ERS, and then limited steering assist and limited braking. Go ahead and use some ERS here. Try to gain just a little more ground because that DRS zone's coming right here. We won't pass him just yet. Wait for this right here. Got it. Okay. And then all out all the way. Beautiful pass right there.
Nice work, mate.
Except I just went into the grass. We are really figuring this game out. The difficulty on the last one was just a little too much. We had to bump it down. Sorry about that. Just at the fastest lap. George Russell's ahead of us. Love me some George Russell. Yeah, the car's still feeling like it wants to slip, so I know for sure. And our DRS and ERS has been on manual mode since. Great overtake right there. Used the slipstream, got on the side of him. Cars are just funny, man. Like the way that they can create slipstreams, you get behind them, you actually have less air resistance. If you pull up next to someone, like if you're side by side, if you're just an inch above them, their slipstream, it counters them, and so they actually begin to slow down because there's more air hitting their car. And so that's why whenever you're watching like auto sports and stuff, they wait a while, they'll sit behind them a while before they overtake, because whenever they finally get the opportunity to overtake, they slam it and they pull up next to them, and it actually creates more wind forcing down on their opponent's car. So that's why you see a lot of that, and that's why overtakes, whenever you're following right behind someone like that, that's why the overtakes are much easier. A new fastest lap right there. So if you're ever watching auto sports and you're wondering why they're falling behind them for so long and not trying to pass, it's because they're in the slipstream. They're waiting for the straightaway. This is just a recap of the last thing. Waiting for the straightaway, and then once they hit it and once they get just barely ahead, all that wind is now coming at this car. So they slow down. You keep going forward.
That's a red flag.
It just looks like she ran a bit wider. Here's the replay. Had a snap of oversteer. Wasn't quite able to catch it.
It's a crazy wreck.
This is going to be a red flag.
An awful wreck.
Oh dear, what a great day it could have been.
All right, back to where we were in the first place. Red flag, everyone's pitting, new tires, new compounds.
Is she okay? She's absolutely fine, yeah, don't worry.
Maybe take a look at that front fender that we heard earlier.
Position at this restart. Okay, copy that.
A good restart for us. Let's get back into it. I believe we were P17. Back here is our boy Aiden, finished 8th place and above. Looks like we're sitting in 16th. We got Bottas, Daniel Ricciardo, Magnussen, Zhao, and then Yuki Tsunoda in front of us. So we got to make sure. Go now. Absolutely beautiful. I like taking the middle on this track. They're not going to give us much room there, but we ended up getting a couple places there. 2 illegal overtakes, hand back positions. I don't know who we overtook illegally there. Okay, but we got it back. We're back in 15th. I don't understand that one. I'm still trying to learn the rules of F1. I don't know how that was an illegal overtake. Pull up our car. Of course, whenever I start looking down, we end up in the dirt. Pull up our car's health here. Make sure none of those little baby fender benders we got in did anything. Looks like they're all good. Carl Magnuson is in front of us. It's not Carl Magnuson. Is that that's the chess player, right? Like the super young. Oh gosh. I look at the camera and end up there. I gotta stop doing that. That's the chess player, right? Carl Magnuson. See if we can get a nice little overtake. Beautiful, beautiful overtake. Bottas is in front of us. We're just trying to finish 8th or up, right? Yep, just get some points on the board. Where's our DRS on? I'm pretty sure it's right here somewhere. There's no DRS. Sorry. I keep forgetting that. No DRS after red flags and first 2 laps of the race. Gonna go outside. Beautiful outside. Almost overtake. We got to give him space here. He's not going to give us any space. Managed to pass him up though. Right on Yuki's tail. We'll sit in his slipstream for a second. Son of a gun. Not good.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Using it right now. Trying to get that lost ground that we just had. Here we go, DRS on. We do have it, in fact. Let's see if we can jump a couple spots here. Stay inside of Yuki.
Okay,
give him some room.
Great pass.
Give him some room. Passed him up, beautiful. Alonso's in front of us now. Got some DRS here. We might be able to set fastest lap. He's not going to give us an easy one here. Oh, side collision there. That should be a penalty on him, right? Because we had the right of way. So yes, he had to give us the position. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that that was illegal contact. So managed to get into 9th here. One more position and we'll be sitting good. 2 laps left here. 2.5. Battery sitting at 59%. Next straightaway, we should be able to hit it. Hopefully, it might be in DRS range. He looks a little too far. 1.6 seconds ahead. Let's use some ERS and try to get into that. It's right here. Not going to be able to get it. He's 1.6. Okay. Let's stay on our ERS, though. Hopefully not let anyone catch up to us. In the grass again. Pierre Gasly's in front of us here. We set the best timing for S1 there. Our best timing for S2. And we got the fastest lap.
That's a new fastest lap of the race.
P9 here, all over Gasly. He has nowhere to go. He's blocking every move. Hopefully that's not going to end up slowing us down. I want to overtake here. Let's do it. Overtake. Beautiful overtake. Oscar Piastri's in front of us. We're officially in the top 8. That was our goal for this. 2 laps remaining. Take this one nice and simple. That's the one that's messed us up a few times. Going into that one and then coming through to this one. Now this is a DRS zone and we definitely should have it here. Let's go ahead and activate. We're not going to be able to overtake here, but we are going to be able to get it right back on his heels. Can we overtake here? He's really not wanting us to. Ended up pushing us in the grass. Just got some DRS. Let's see if we can take the outside. He's going outside. We're going inside. Oh, we definitely lost some traction there. That's okay.
Okay, you just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Final lap. I would love to get at least a P5 here. I know we can do it. Oscar's doing a really good job of blocking me right now. It was a really great move for him to go outside then back to the inside. All over his gearbox though. To the little battery here, take the inside. We're in front of him now. Nope, we hit the grass and he jumped us. 18% battery left. You can't take it home with you. Might as well be using it right now. Hopefully we get some DRS. He's just 1.51 seconds ahead of us. We didn't get it. Dadgummit. Okay. P8 was our goal in this, and it looks like we're going to get a P8, so... content with that. Jumped up from 16 to 8. I mean, that's a pretty good in just what, 6 laps or something. We got DRS. It's going to be a race to the finish for me and Oscar. It's going to be an all-out race to the finish. He's barely going to edge us on that one. Hats off, Oscar. That was exceptional defense by him.
Good points. Good job.
Exceptional defense. That was the hardest overtake I've experienced in this game, and I never managed to get it.
And an important race too, as Red Bull reclaim the top spot in the Constructors' Championship and Connor Sport drop into second.
Yeah, I mean, Jackson tried his best to salvage some points today, but Connor Sport would be devastated to give away the top spot like that. It's truly been a difficult few weeks for the team.
As you know all too well, Anthony, it can be a punishing sport sometimes, but I'm sure Connor Sport will regroup.
We got it in us. We can regroup. You know, it's been a long week. It's been a tough week.
Have done a phenomenal job recently, and it's clear to see that they've put in the work, and they should be so proud of the victory they've secured here.
Don't really want to watch this. We'll skip through it. If we're not on the podium, we're not going to watch it, you know. Got an interview here with Aiden.
Aiden, Callie's incident really shook things up out there. How did it affect the race for you today?
It made things interesting, but we've got
did shake things up, but,
we got our girls back.
Look, Callie's an incredible driver. She always drives right to the limit, and you know her instincts out there today, they are the same instincts that have given us the season so far. So it's been tough for her recently, but the team has her back. I have her back, and we'll all keep pushing together.
Well,
we're a team. End of the day, we're a team.
Today. How will the team deal with that?
I mean, it was just an unfortunate events there. Callie got into an accident.
Got us to the top of these standings, so I'd say something's working right for us.
A lot on our minds with the passing of our owner.
We're not about to panic and make any drastic changes in our approach. We've got the right drivers, the right team, the right car. All we need to do is trust in our process, and the results will follow.
Well, it's clearly been a very tough few weeks for you all with the loss of Davidoff Butler. How are you coping?
It spurred us on to 16th for him. We want to win for him. We want to honor him. He believed in us. Every step of the way, he believed in us.
More than anything was to see this team succeed. He truly believed in us. He knew what Connor Sport was capable of, and he would have wanted us to keep pushing for that title.
The exact answer that I wanted from him.
That reality for him.
Well, thank you for chatting with us. Great to have you time.
All right, so Red Bull's going to pass us up in the Contractors' Cup, just barely though. Already reeling from the loss of Davidoff Butler. Connor Sport have a race to forget in Zandvoort as Meyer crashes out in dramatic fashion. To make matters worse, the result sees Red Bull leap back into first place in Constructors' standings. Not a good thing, but we still got a little bit. We still got a little bit of a season ahead of us. In the news, it's probably going to be nothing good. Usually just kind of wait for phone calls at this point, which it sounds like we're getting one in from Casper right now.
Aiden, thanks for your input in the review.
Yeah, no worries. It was productive. You know, especially considering everything. It's a weird vibe in the garage. Everyone's pretty quiet.
Yeah, can you blame them?
Suppose not. How's Callie?
Yeah, I was going to ask you the same. She's, well, keeping herself to herself.
She's going through it.
Yeah. It must be terrible for her and Devon.
Probably a lot of regret
I
in
can't even
her.
imagine. I know I'm not part of the family, and you know, I'm just here to drive, but I want to help.
Aiden's
Where I
such
can. You know, just let me know what I can do to support them.
Aiden's such a stand-up guy.
Thanks, Aiden. Yeah, I'll bear that in mind.
I mean it. Focus on Devon and Callie for now. I don't need much managing. You can fuss over me later.
Okay. I appreciate that. And sometimes I forget that, you know,
Forget what?
well, you wouldn't have said that as a rookie. So
We've grown a lot.
I've got some other stuff to deal with, but thanks.
Yeah, anytime. Bye, Casper.
Aiden really has a strong, likable personality. He's a little bit of a hothead, but I feel like whenever you're driving F1, you kind of have to be. So it's nice to see that, you know, he's putting other people in front of him, because in Breaking Point's past, that would not have been the case. Hopefully, Callie's doing okay. She's probably going through a lot mentally. She probably was living with a little regret, not being able to, you know, get her last words with her father. I mean, it was a sudden death, so. This has been a good one. This has been a good little series. I'm liking it so far. There's not as much drama as there's been in the last one, but I'm assuming, you know, that is just to come. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for the support on this series. Absolutely love this F1 game. Like I said, we're probably going to throw some career mode in here too. I just wanted to start with Breaking Point because it's my favorite part of the game, and I feel like it bodes really well for content too. I can break it up evenly, and I really enjoy that. So sorry for the rough couple races we had in there, going in the gravel and all that. We had to lower the difficulty. I'm going to keep working, though. Hopefully we'll get that back up to the hard rather than the challenging. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next Breaking Point series.